argument. What words? What other words?
Huh?
What other words? You said that this word is not from that word. Can you be more specific?
Sorry, just so I can understand. He said his kingdom is not of this world.
What word was talking about? Word. Yeah,
Word.
I know word, but which one? The other words? In space, Mars, Neptune,
okay.
Pluton?
Just
I mean, you mean more specific.
Okay, I will. I'm your servant. Brother, I'm going to answer you. I'm your servant. I just want you to know. I'm your... Listen, you're already... If you're going to teach yourself, you don't need to be here.
Teach myself?
Yeah, if you're going to ask a question and answer it yourself, why are you here?
I'm not answering.
So wait, just wait then. So wait. So what it is, before you got to this earth,
I mean, I was there.
So you won't let me, this is the problem now.
You've asked a question, you won't let me answer. Or you haven't finished your question?
No, I listened.
Can we hear you speak less, please, sir?
Now, before you came to this world, do you know where you were?
I was dead. I didn't know. I was dead. I didn't exist.
Okay, now listen. Now just listen. We're not arguing.
I'm not arguing.
If you want an argument, you're meeting the right person, but I don't do arguments.
Skip argument.
Yeah.
Just tell me.
So, because I'm seeing your face, your lips are moving before you talk.
I'm not moving.
So listen to this. Before you were born, you said with your own mouth, you were what? Dead. How did you know that? Because nobody forced you to say that. You said you were dead with your own mouth. How do you know that? Tell me.
I wasn't here. No, I wasn't exactly dead in meaning like that.
See,
I
now,
didn't exist.
So I'm getting detail. So fair enough, you did not exist.
Yeah.
Now when you came into your mother's womb, from where did you come?
From my father, in the form of the sperm.
Fair enough. Where did his sperm come from?
From my father.
I know it came from your...
Yeah, but you...
Brother, we're not arguing.
Shorten it. Where come from?
Brother, we're not arguing.
Yeah, I'm not
arguing. You see, if you're in a rush, it means you don't like to check things yourself. Nobody goes on Oxford Street and go into all the shops. You take your time. You touch the thing, look at it, roll it around, put it back. Touch the thing, roll it.
Why are you talking about this?
Because I need your patience first. I need patience.
Please continue, sir.
You can't come in here, you can't go in a classroom and behave how you were outside. When you enter the classroom, all your madness, you have to leave outside to understand what they're saying. Your wife, your family, outside, everything.
Forward, my brother.
Now, if you don't want to go there, don't go there. But don't come here and ask me to fast forward. Because I'm not fast forwarding for you.
Come to the
I'm here to speak. Look,
Enjoy your silence, sir. Continue.
these words are for people who have patience.
got your point.
Now listen to this. Thank you very much. I speak long because we've studied long. All right? And I'm not 20 years old. Everything I've seen in my life, if we could become a computer, and I think it will happen one day, I could throw everything I want to say into the air. All I want, listen, everything I want to say and show you, I wish I could just throw it in the air and you see how many million pieces of information you have to know to digest. Now listen, I know it's long, but please help me out.
Google it.
See, so you'll be looking at all the information. You need to sit down with each one for 1,000,000 hours. Now you want my knowledge in just like 1 second. No, it don't happen like that. So your father's sperm.
Yeah.
Where did your father get his sperm
From his father's sperm.
So we then go back to the first man, right?
No, not first man. We've got common ancestor with the apes.
Who is we now? You! Hold on, why you help him out? Why you help him out?
It's the people. We've got 98
I understand, that's what this is why we do questions. Do we only answer people? We also ask questions in case we have to learn also. So we're saying, now you're saying with your own mouth, you came from, no, you said...
No, not me. Scientists prove it, but we belong from, we've got common ancestors with the apes. 98% of the genes from the...
Yeah, but we're also 99% water. Doesn't mean that we're watermelons as well.
No, not really. But we've got common
That's true. That's logical.
Yes, man, that one is good, man.
Hold on, brother. It's a good point you made. Please say that point again.
We are not watermelon.
99% water doesn't mean we have too much.
Watermelon too has 99% similar DNA with us.
No, not exactly.
How
Not
much
exactly.
of it? How
I don't
much?
know. I am not a
You don't know.
biologist.
Okay, now hold on, brother. I don't want to divert too long before I finish your answer. Yeah? Now, the scientists who come up with the idea that humans come from apes.
Not to come from apes. We've got common ancestors. More specific.
That's what the word is, just layman's language.
No, not lemons. No.
What
This
is an ancestor?
This is.
Hold on, brother. Let's not argue.
Okay, well, let's not
What
argue.
does the word ancestor mean?
Ancestor? It's our ancestor, forefathers.
What
Yeah.
does it mean, the word ancestor?
Yeah, we come from them.
That's what I just said, isn't it?
Yeah, but from we've got common ancestor with the carrot. We've got common ancestor
listen.
with the melon. We've got common ancestor. Yeah, that's the science. That's not what I make it up.
Now listen to this. Which scientist did that?
Not which scientists. There was a group of scientists who worked for 100 years.
Where were they?
Examining.
I'm not arguing.
You know, you use the drugs.
Okay, listen. I'm not arguing. I've agreed with that.
Okay.
We're gonna go with your theory.
That's not my theory.
Brother, you're
Being
speaking.
specific.
Brother, can
You're the one speaking, right?
No, I'm trying to be specific.
I am. That's why I'm asking you with questions.
I'm
If you
answering.
see what I'm doing,
Yeah.
you haven't noticed. I'm slowly pushing you into the river with questions. You understand? You're gonna drown soon. Okay. Now listen to this. Now listen to this. The scientist who told you that. Listen, brother. Can I ask you a question or not? If you don't want questions, you can stop so I can continue my teaching.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, the scientists who told you we have common ancestor with the apes, of what countries did they come from?
All of the country. This is the true all known. It's Australia, America, mostly from United States and from the England. But this is there was not even that country. That science known. It started even before establishing United States. But what doesn't matter which country. The physics, biology is multinational. The physics works the same way in Australia, New Zealand, Africa, in
Brother, you know you're
everywhere.
not trying to answer my question.
I answer.
You're trying
But how
to-
is important?
You're trying to.
How it's important? Okay.
Brother, am I going to speak also?
You're talking about a theory. This is a theory.
Not the theory. Theory in science is something that was proven. Not the understand the
Why do they call them theories then?
They're proven, they're not theories.
definition. The theory and the science is something else.
All that bullshit about
Now listen, don't talk too much. When I answer you, I ask you a question. I just want you to, so we can go somewhere.
Yeah, we go.
Don't turn it into a mono teaching. Because if you go only you teach, then it's no point. Because we need to ask you questions about what you're saying. You understand? See, those scientists you're saying, I wish they were here right now. They wouldn't last 2 minutes. Because they know. Now
I
listen.
can check it in internet if you doubt it. I don't know.
Just hold on, brother. Just hold on. Now listen. Do you know what a scientist is first? What is a scientist?
It's a methodology. To
No, I
examine
didn't, brother. Hear before you start to speak.
Yeah,
What is a scientist?
Scientist, the person who is scientist, who research the world, who checking, who in physics, biology. This is the people who are examining the world.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Have you checked physics, biology, chemistry,
Yeah.
and you have?
Yeah.
So you're a scientist.
No, not I'm saying. I am engineer,
now-
for example. But let's say.
Now, listen. I don't want too long answer because we need.
Yeah.
There's a long way we're going with your reason. It's good that you're here because we can show people how foolish we've all become. So just hold on. It's not a
Before you put it anything, you say foolish. Why do you do this?
foolish is
You
a
put
word.
Yeah, but you put in the wrong position. Not first put your position, then you can
Now,
put on me if I'm
brother,
foolish or not.
hold on. There is four stages or tenets of science.
Yes.
Every scientific fact has to be provable,
Yeah.
has to be observable, has to be repeatable.
Yes.
And what's the last one? Yeah? Now, can we observe an ape becoming a man?
No. but
Hold
it-
on, just hold, brother.
Answer the man.
We just mentioned to you, and you help me out. There is four tenets of any science.
We actually have.
Listen, just brother, I don't do arguments. Yeah, I really don't. I don't enjoy it. people don't enjoy it.
Okay.
People want to hear. If you want entertainment, if you want entertainment, then you know it's different. And I'm a good entertainer.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, every science, yeah. When we say science in this developed world, they have about 4 tenets, principles that make them a valid science. Yeah. Must be observable. Yeah. Provable. Reversible.
Repeatable.
Yeah, and repeatable. It must be reversible also, yeah, and repeatable. So 4, people put these in your heads, okay? So if I say pasta became potatoes, you need to check properly with all those 4 tenets. Is it observable? Do we see it happening again? Is it repeatable? Is it reversible? Yeah? And what's the other one? If those things don't apply to it, it's not what? It's not science. It's not science. It's conjecture, guessing and everything, all right? Now look, ape became a man. Can we even see that happening again? Now,
If you truly believe that, you should be in London Zoo getting your grandfather out.
exactly.
But this is not argument. This is
Now listen. No, it's just a joke thing, but
Yeah, I
but
know it's a joke.
you'll take that home with you.
No.
But now listen, hold on. Let's move on seriously. Do one thing for me. Do one thing for me. I don't even think you've studied truth.
Really?
Now
What
listen.
truth?
Just listen first. Just listen. Just listen. It's not an argument. We don't know each other. Yeah. I don't believe. I'm using that word believe because I haven't checked that you even study what you're talking about for 1 minute. You've just only accepted it. Yeah? Now listen, that's why you don't know these principles of science.
How do you know I didn't know that?
I say I believe. I say I didn't say I know. I say I believe. That's why I repeated it again. You hearing no. I said believe. Now listen. Do you agree that those 4 tenets and principles, laws of science must be present? So can you show me any of those principles? Listen,
the
hold on.
bones founded in the earth, in the strata, representing whole evolution from the not ape. I don't remember the name, but from the all the co-ancestors to us, and was digged out. They were checked, examined, and they see all evolution from the ape man to the man.
But listen, brother.
But evolving is a process from but it's
I beg you. What the question I asked you is not what you answered. Can we observe an ape having human babies?
Not
hold on, no, just
short stage. It's a 1,000,000 year stage. How you can
now hold on.
This
Now
as a
just
human
brother,
living 60, 70
brother,
years?
just hold on. Just hold on. How long have humans been around?
About 1.5 million.
Just guess.
Now hold on. It's all right. We won't argue with millions of years because guess what? None of us can prove it anyway. But guess what?
Obviously.
Now listen. 1,000,000 years ago, you say man is old that way. It's fine.
Yeah.
Was there any man to see that thing which happened?
Yeah, but this is not evidence. Negative
brother,
evidence.
you're not hearing. Brother, you're not hearing the question.
I hear the question.
Then just answer.
How we can observe something was happened millions of years ago?
Look, are you a dictator or you want to reason? Yeah, but listen, just say yes or no first.
We cannot observe right now, but we've got bones which show us.
They don't listen.
Brother, people make things long, and because
making long. Okay, how?
It's a question. Did anyone listen?
No, nobody observed like that.
That's all you need to say.
Okay.
You're talking too much for one simple question.
No, because
now it's two.
Not simple as it is.
It is very simple. Number 2. Now listen to number 2. Can we see any fossil? Because I know where you're going and it's all rubbish. Yeah. I'm looking for heavyweights in every field that negates truth. Listen, just hold on. I'm putting this out again. It's not mainly to you. I'm looking for heavyweights in every field that they negate truth. The truth is our creator, who is life, essentially. Everything he says from thousands of years ago, which nobody can benefit from, because ain't nobody around for thousands of years that you can say is benefiting from what was written. Yeah? only one person can benefit from the lie, and we'll show you. But before we go there, just to let you know, all these theories, even you call them scientific theories, they're all lies.
How do you know? Are you a scientist?
Yes, I'm a scientist.
What field? What knowledge?
In every field.
What field?
You didn't hear me?
No, I hear you. Okay.
Now listen, hold on. Just, you see, you're not hearing me. You're rushing. I'm a scientist in every field. Everyone.
There's not such a thing, man.
There's no word. There you go again. You the one. You leaving? You running? You good? Look at my brother. Simple things.
The wind.
Continue with where you was with the Antichrist.
Maybe he was the missing link.
Tell us all about the Antichrist, where he came from.
Was that where I was today?
That's where you was before that man interrupted.
I supposed to read about the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Anyway.
He's Antichrist.
Our war. Look, I brought this thing down. I brought this thing down today. I brought this thing down today. Yeah? And anyone who sees this board, anyone who sees this board today will understand if they know it. Yeah? If you don't know what you're seeing, when you come across it, you could be deceived very easily. Right? Yeah? There's some of us who know it. Before I knew what chess was, I know a similar game to it called drafts. That we play a lot in Africa. Yeah? And it's got more moves. And it's so interesting. It's massive. Chess, I don't play chess on the board. I understand chess in real life. A lot of you are playing it on the board. But you need to understand it's being played on you in real life. But now, say you're coming along, yeah? I forgot to bring some what do you call them?
Yeah, some sticks, man. Cigarette butts.
So you're coming along, right?
Yeah, we move.
You don't know that there's a game called chess. Then anyone correct me if I put things on the wrong place, yeah? Yeah? Just because I don't have a table. So you see two players on the board. You're just coming along, yeah? You don't know nothing. Just coming along, you see a board and there's players on there. And you don't know who the players are. You don't know who the game is. Right? If you do not know what these players are doing or what they're supposed to do, can you understand the game? I want your answers, people, please.
A lot of people don't understand chess. That's right, because they don't.
Exactly. But let's not call it chess for now. Let's just say we come across a board. The thing's set. The board is the world.
World domination.
We're in the world right now, and we're in our respective places. Brother, yeah, Jamaica, right? I'm over there, Nigeria, England, America, Australia, blah, blah, blah. It's all on the board. And everyone's standing there. In the Western world, over there, they're Christian. Over there, they're Christian. In the Middle East, they're Muslim. Yeah? In the Russias and so on, they haven't decided. They're between everything over there. Right there. Yeah? Let me just get some more pieces, I beg you. And you understand what I'm saying, basically, yeah? And over there, yeah? So you come along, you see the piece, you see the board, which is the world. Then the unseen hand is now moving the pieces around. Christianity go against Islam. They're fighting over there. Who's the better religion? You don't know what the game is because you don't know the players. You don't understand the players. So you cannot understand what the game is. Yeah? Buddhism and another religion. Yeah? Just anyone, name any, choose anyone. They're also fighting themselves all around the board. You don't know who the players are. You can't understand the game. The person who understands the game then manages, come I beg you. He puts a representative in front of him, and then he hides behind the representative. If anything goes wrong with the game, you don't see him. You blame this brother here. So he's hidden behind him. When I want him to push a piece, I take his hand, push it, put it back. I take a hand, push the other one, take it back. So our queen, right over in Buckingham Palace, they say she's not involved in the politics of our country. She's just, what do you call that thing?
Head of state.
Just a head of, yeah, and a figurehead. Yeah? Yeah? That she don't say anything, whatever gonna happen. She's just there. So we believe that, yeah? Or we work with that. And then we got members of parliament of all races. Asian, black, Jewish, Chinese, all of them inside there. They're the players on the board. Then on the chessboard, you have the small players called the what? The pawns. And the pawns are what again? They're disposables. They're disposable. You can throw them in the fire, chuck them in the bin, cut their heads off for the queen and the kings and the big man them. Isn't that what's going on with us in the world? No, come on guys, help us out, come on, help us out. Are we making sense? Now, it's not one way, the only way. That's why they put it there for you. That's why they're lined up on the board, the kings and the queens and the pawns, right? Now listen to this. There's a person called the Creator who created the whole world. You don't need to believe it, you just need to hear it. He says, I've got rules for you to follow so you can live. You don't need to believe it, don't get upset. In fact, I want you to disbelieve it. But hear it. Hear it, yeah? So he says, I'm the one who made you in order for you to live right, to live well, peacefully, in tranquility, good health, and blah, blah, blah. Follow my way, my rules, my commandments, my order. Then our first papa, the first man said no. That's what he said essentially. And things went wrong. From then on, another person became the owner of us. Now we're following somebody else's laws, somebody else's rules. Are we lying? Because right now, they carry the Bible and the Quran in many countries. They carry the Bible and the Quran in many countries. But they're not following the law of the Creator. They're following the law of Parliament. The law of the United what? United States and the United Nations. Anything the United Nations say is what humans in the world have to do right now. And it's becoming worse right now. Right now, it's almost here right now. Almost here, globally, because they're playing us. Once they play us, things go wrong, they can make a new rule.
Soon checkmate.
Soon what?
Checkmate.
Checkmate's coming. So now, the creators say it's all messed up. The people say they don't want to follow my word. They invented the Quran. They invented House of Parliament. They invented all religions. But they're not still, I don't mind if they invent something new. Look, I really don't care if my wife says, I won't do what you said, but I'll still get the thing done and nothing will go wrong. Oh, all right. If you can still get the thing done and nothing goes wrong and there's no repercussions negatively, go ahead and do it. But if something's gonna go wrong, you need to follow my instructions then. So, but they've invented Christianity out of this one, Judaism out of this one, Islam out of this one. But is anything going right? Is anything gone right on the world? No, come on guys, help us out here.
No.
Has anything gone right in the world?
No.
Things are getting what?
Worse.
Worse. But you have the books, you have the religions, you have the laws, you have the players, but things are still getting worse. The more it gets worse, the more we're saying we're worshiping God. Who are we really worshiping? Come on, guys. Come on, no, let's check it. If your child asks you for food, what do you give your child? I don't hear you, brother. Food. You give him food. Yes. You give him a punch, an uppercut, food. Punch his eyes out. Food. You give him food. Your son asks for water. What do you give him? Water. You slap his face. Water. You kick his ass. Water. You bang his head. Give him water. You give him water. Now who's greater, the child or God? God is greater. God is greater, right? Yes. God is greater, right? Yes. So we're asking God for peace. Are we getting it? No. Hold on, guys. Come on. Are we getting it? No. We're asking him for good health around the world against HIV, AIDS, Ebola, GMOs, blah, blah, blah. Are we getting any good? Hold on. Are we getting any good health?
He's a believer. Not really. It's getting worse, all right? You don't know what's going on.
Yeah? Somebody answer. Are we getting any good health? Hold on. We're looking for peaceful relationships, love. Because when we used to suckle on our mama's breast, it teaches us how to love a woman, right? Right? Yes. But when we grow up, our brain goes back to the breast, i.e. woman. So we look for one. Can we find a good one anymore? No. All we have is business partners now. It's a business partner we have right now, right? And when she leaves you, in this country, the police kick you out of your house, and she keeps the house, right? Isn't it the same all over the world? Only the kings and the queens don't seem to have that problem. Only they. Ain't no way Princess Middleton is gonna divorce Prince William. It's not gonna happen.
Princess Diana did divorce Charles, so...
It wasn't too good for her,
so you appear to be talking out of your ass.
I am talking out of my ass, especially for you. I hope you enjoy it. But this is the question. Once she divorced him, was she allowed to breathe anymore? Your mouth open up now. Your mouth open up now, right?
Who did it?
Because you realize what divorce is. In the book, adultery, which is divorce without the decree of the Creator, what is supposed to happen to them?
Die in a Parisian tunnel.
You die. Your husband cannot still be alive while you go and sleep with another man.
It's an abomination to the Creator.
It's an abomination to the Creator. But guess what? Our leaders, they're practicing by the Bible, i.e. when it favors them. So when she left Charles and went out with Dodie fired, they had to make it sure that the divorce is what? Final. The divorce is permanent.
So was it MI6 then?
You tell me. You're the white man. I don't know. I'm a black guy, aren't I?
I've got that
what
number.
do I know, bro? What do I know? Call James Bond.
Oh, she crashed the...
Conspiracy theory.
They're saying that you're talking bollocks, so...
Who are you talking to?
I told him. Is
that
MI6.
Is that Q?
No, it's
is that Q?
It's 007. Take away his chessboard.
No, leave the chessboard, I beg you. I beg you.
He says to leave the chessboard.
I beg you, leave the chessboard, I beg you.
Oh, okay.
Is that Daniel Craig?
Love you lots. Love you lots.
Is that Daniel Craig?
They said you're fine to stay.
Oh, thanks, man.
So be very careful on your walk home. Because you're telling too much truth, they say.
Look, I tell you one thing, yeah?
Nah, I was never on, don't worry.
I tell you one thing. The leadership of the world, they realize they need some of this truth sometimes because they can use it.
Are you a consultant?
They're sitting down now watching us over in them cameras. You know, they got me on their file somewhere saying, all right, he's a player on a different board. Because we don't line up on this one.
Theresa May's watching you being like...
We don't line up. No, they don't.
Get this guy in.
They know me. They know me.
They know you?
We're well known. We have our own congregation, they have theirs.
The leaders of the United Kingdom know you.
Look, it's a shame you don't know that they know.
If they knew that you knew, then I'd know that they know that you knew, okay? But you wouldn't know that I know that they know that you knew. So I don't know why you're assuming that you would.
When they look at me, they know that I know that they know, I know, they know. You understand?
Deep.
Too deep.
Series of words.
So there's levels. There's levels.
Going too
But
deep.
they're not concerned with me right now because
I wasn't prepared for this game.
I know. They're not concerned with me right now because guess what?
You're working as a bus driver.
No, guess what? Guess what? I'm not going to change their game. No. Guess what I'm doing? I'm asking people to leave. They say gamble responsibly. Know your limits when you're gambling. Know when to what? To leave. You gotta know when to leave, bruv. They are taking everybody down with them. They really need everybody, especially they need the real people. That is Israel. Christians are already gone. You're one of the players there.
Those are rocks, mate.
We understand. You're one of the players. Christians are one of the players. Muslims and all the other religions. They're all players on the board. They're not bothered with them. They've bought into the franchise.
You're just saying words and hoping they make sense.
Say again?
You're just saying words and hoping they make sense.
I know it will come.
Are these franchises or chess pieces?
Like we said, if you do not know who the players are, can you understand the game?
Who are the players?
No, hold on. Can you understand the game? You can't. So I will look like a fool to you. I will look like a fool to you because when you're looking at me, you don't know what I am.
So who are the players?
We just told you. This the board. That's the Western nations over there under Christianity.
Are they a player or a piece?
They're a player.
They look like a piece there.
Oh, they are a
You're the
piece.
player. That's a piece.
Now let's move on. I know my brother, he's a heckler from time. He probably has an office in MI-17. But anyway, let's move on.
MI-18.